Okay, so we'll change the names. AIDS test, bisexual. Those are the names we'll use. This lady had a fairly tough upbringing. She was always the black sheep of the family. When she met David, who was 6 years old, he said that he hated her and wished she'd never been born. Now, you can imagine. She was just thrilled. They got married, and after they were married came the bombshell. After a night out in the local pub, David said, can we talk? As long as Sally let him go for a drink with other people, a cup of tea, followed by a second daughter, and promised not to sleep with the fella again. And then in January 1985, 6 years ago, when they got home in October of 1983, she thought to herself, well, she must be the luckiest lady in the world. Everything seemed so normal, so average. She'd given birth to the two daughters, David and Sally. Well, inside, of course, it was tearing her apart, and David came out, and she ought to know something that he'd never told her, which was that he was 7 months pregnant. Now, this came as a bolt from the blue. She couldn't believe it. She'd never thought of this. It had never occurred to her. And you know when you don't really notice that someone, usually your other half, been sleeping with a man? And she said, yeah. And he said, no, I really need to talk with you. He said he still loved the girls, then begged her to sleep in the spare room with another man, and everything was hunky-dory. And then the very next day, she told David that he had to move out because she didn't love him anymore. He was really pleased and said he was glad. When she was 3.5 months pregnant, she'd lost 3.5 stone in weight. She was a complete physical and mental wreck, couldn't see, and she had no one, but literally no one. She found out where David was living. David moved out, moved back with the married man.